Life after three kids. It's been a while now that I've had three kids, and I just feel like I just want to sit down and talk about it. So let's shoot. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for tuning in. My name is Tunrayo, and I film about motherhood, lifestyle, and DIY. If today is your first time watching me, thank you so much. This is the time to click on that subscribe button and join this beautiful community that I'm trying to create. And also watch my old videos just so you can, have more idea about me and all of that. So now let's shoot into today's video. In today's video, I'm talking about the good, the not so good, and the chaos of having three children. How is life after three children? If I get $1 for how many times I have, get that question from people that how are you coping? There was a day I even made a post on Instagram about even actually when my baby was still very little, like how are you doing it? How are you coping and all of that. If I get $1 by now, trust me, I'll be a millionaire. But that's not why I'm here. And at the same time, that's why I'm here. I'm here to share just the whole thing. What does it really feel like having three kids? I have never, I've always wanted three children, and this did not happen when I was young. Like when I was like, oh, I want to. No, I wasn't even thinking about kids when I was younger. But when I got married, when I had my first child, that was when I knew that I wasn't gonna end with one. Right? Like I wanted more of them, and I'm so grateful for all of it. So today, let's dive into today's video. So I had my last child in 2023. That's my last baby, trust me. I had my last baby in 2023, and this is in 2024. We are past, we're in the half. This is sometimes I'm filming this video in July, which means I've been a mom of three since for over a year and 6 months now. And I just really want to share what I can say about that. I know a lot of people don't have three kids those days. I feel like it's a lot. A lot of people like, oh no, I cannot have it. And I know that a lot of people with five kids, with four, with six, with 10, some people just love that big family. Some people just like that, just small family. And I feel like I'm just in between them because I really love big family, but I can have 10 kids. I don't have that capacity for 10 children, but I know that I have for three kids with the grace of God. And I'm just here to just, let's just talk about it. Why do I even want three children in the first place? Like I said earlier, it wasn't what I was thinking when I was a little girl. I'm not that kind of girl that had all this fairy tale. I'm not sure if I even had like I started thinking about me getting married when I was at that marriageable age. It wasn't like from a young child. I was like, oh, my wedding is gonna be like this. I'm not. I fantasize, but that wasn't my fantasy. It wasn't about getting married, having kids, and all of that. I never even thought about having kids until like I was at that age. Like, okay, this is the time for me to start having children. When I had that was first. I just knew I wanted more. I knew I wasn't gonna stop there. Then after I had my second child, so it just felt like my family wasn't complete. It just felt like there's still more. There's still one more that needs to be born, and then I have my complete family. And I'm so grateful that God has helped me, and I'm able to have the three of them. So that is why I am now a mom of three. That's the good part, also, and all of that. And the second thing I'm going to talk about is that I really love a big family. I can't even lie. I love the noise. I love the chaos. I love it, but then I do not like it. Like it's in between. It's a lot. In as much as they're screaming, they're making all this noise. I love it, but on some days I do not. I'm just like, what was I even thinking? Like, why? Why? Like, I keep asking myself, what were you thinking? Three children. It's a lot. But on some days, most days I love it. I'm just like, this is actually what I wanted. And I'm so glad that I have them. Again, this is my own experience. This is my own take. Like a lot of people have their reasons for wanting big family. But for me, let me see, growing up, I'm from a big family too because we're four. So it was fun, it was beautiful, but I just wanted that for myself too. I wanted my kids to have siblings. I didn't just and I'm just so grateful that I have them. The noise, the chaos, the everything, it's in between. It's in between. Some days I'm in the mood for it. Some days I'm not in the mood for it. But God is helping. Imagine me from two children to three kids with suddenly just feel like a crowd. It just felt like a crowd. It just it just feels like this is like three. This is big, right? That was the way I felt at first. I'm just like, this is a lot. Like, having a small car. At first, I was thinking, oh my God, I need to change my car. I'm not sure my car is going to be enough, but my car is actually enough for us. It's a three-seater back. We just that we can't take anybody. We can't take any more. If my three kids are in the car, then me and my husband, then that's it. Nobody can join my own car. But the good thing is we have a bigger car so that can entertain other people and all of that. But my car is just for my family. So, we just suddenly became a crowd. And I was just like, how did I go from this to this? Like, I cannot even lie. That part, it felt like it was too much. And that will now take me to the other point that it's not easy going out with three children. Like, it took a while for me to, go out with them by myself. Now, even now, I try to avoid it if I can avoid it. But if not, how long will I keep avoiding them? They are my children. So, and I don't want a situation whereby I'm going out with two and one is at home. I started feeling bad for my daughter because I feel like most times, because she's still small, when I want to do something fun with the boys and their dad is not available to go with us, I'll just like, can she just stay at home and then let me just go with the boys? But now I've learned to incorporate her into it. Whether you like it or not, you have to go with her. Like, I don't want her to feel like they're always leaving me at home and all of that. So now imagine us getting somewhere and we're like five, which means we need like five chairs to sit down. If you invite us for a party, all of us are coming. And that's on period. All of us are coming. Like, just imagine. It felt like a crowd. It felt like we're too much. But now it doesn't feel like that anymore. I was just like, if you're inviting me for a party, you probably know that I have three children. If you're inviting me for a birthday party, except you specify that it's for this age and all of that. But if not, you invite my family for a party. Like, all of us are gonna show up. So yeah, I know that a lot of people that knows me know that I go everywhere that I need to. That I need to go with my kids. So there's no point saying this child is gonna be home. Like I said, I was doing it with my daughter before, but no, I'm not doing that anymore. So anywhere we're going, we're packing. Imagine when we're going out as a family of five. Like, there's just so much that you're trying to pack, there's so much you're trying to do so that you don't miss anything, you don't forget. I don't even want to forget anything. You don't miss something, you're not forgetting anything. So it's chaos. I cannot even, like, if I'm trying to get us ready for anything, like, I plan my head from the last night. I'm just like, okay, what time are you going to wake up? Because again, I'm one of those moms, I don't know how to pick outfits a day two or even for myself. So I kind of do it the morning after, which means I would have imagine the time that I need to wake up and then the time that I wake the kids up. The first thing I'll do when I wake up is have my bath, do my makeup, then I start every other thing. Like, I have my bath first because I don't want to be the one that laying them. While I'm doing that, they're still sleeping, right? So that helps. I just get myself ready, then start with the boys, then the girls. So we just, there's just a balance now. At first, I'm always like, how am I gonna do it? How am I gonna? I remember the first day we were going to church after my mom left, with all of us. I felt like it was too much. How am I gonna? In fact, that day I remember I woke up so early. I tried to, because at first I didn't know if I should be taking care of myself first or be taking care of them first. But now I figured it out. Like, just take care of yourself first. Have your bath, do your makeup, then after that, I pick our outfits. That's what I do. I pick our outfit, I iron it. The boys will probably be awake by then. Their dad will be, will probably be busy with them. And then I iron and do whatever I needed to be done. Then get the girl ready. And before you know it, we're good to go. Another chaos that I'm going to mention is going to the restaurants with my kids, guys. This is always a nightmare. I cannot even lie. You remember, imagine going to a restaurant and you have kids screaming. It's usually like that. Like, I don't know when they say when will the food be ready, and my daughter is doing it, my sons are doing. It's just always like, and we try to avoid going to the restaurant. But how long am I going to avoid that? Like, I'm not going to. I'm not going to deprive them of the things that they're meant to be enjoying because some people are not, comfortable with. However, and sometimes people don't even react anyhow, because I've been to a lot of restaurants by myself that my kids are not even there and other kids are screaming. But you as a parent, you just feel like, oh my God, these kids are disturbing even you and disturbing every other person. And again, the restaurant has to be kids friendly. If I'm asking you for any restaurant recommendation, it has to be kids friendly. If it is not kids friendly, there's really no point going. So, but even at that, even though the restaurant is kids friendly, they are kids. They will always like do something they are not meant to do. One person is screaming, one person is asking for food, one person is saying you took this, one person wants water. Being a mom of three is the fact that you don't get to second guess yourself anymore. Gone are the days when I just had my first child and I just, I'll overthink it like, am I being a good mom? Am I a good mom? Am I doing the right thing with this child? Am I, and now, not like I still don't have mom guilt, but it's not from a place of second guessing myself because now, if my child needs something, I know what they want. And the fact that I believe that this thing just comes with experience, you don't just feel like, of course, as a first time mom, you feel like, are you doing too much? You just really want to do too much. You want to make sure that you're pouring everything into that child, but as if it's not like that anymore. So you see, and another thing that I will talk about is the fact that TV is never the enemy. TV is not the enemy. Like I let my kids watch TV during the weekend. Like God has been able to help us during the week. They don't watch TV. During school days, no TV. But on Saturday they do watch TV because I need to calm down too. They are all over you, screaming, doing all those things. They even want it. They know that no TV during school day, they won't even ask you. But that Saturday, if they wake up 6 a.m., they're asking you, can we watch TV now? So another thing is you not finding the wisdom to tell them that no, not now. We need to do this, we need to do this first. So we try to not let them watch it until like maybe like 12 p.m. And then they can play. And when we feel like it's getting too much, you get okay, you guys need to do something else and then they move away from that. So TV is not an enemy in as much as you're able to balance it. One thing again that has been very good for us is the fact that we're very strict with bedtime. When it is bedtime, it's bedtime. Like when it is bedtime, it is bedtime. So now that the weather is, while in summer we're having longer days, they question why they're going to bed when the sun is still out. Like there is this debate every time, but the sun is still hot, the sun is still, we know the sun is out, but you guys are going to bed. So they will whine and do all of that, but we're not even going to fake. I was just like, you guys will be fine. Just go to bed. One good thing again is the fact that all of my three children sleep through the night. Like that is gold, guys. That is gold. The fact that I don't have to wake up every time. My daughter will leave her room and still come to my room, but still, it's not like every time. And when she comes, it's not like she's crying or anything. Most times, she want water. She's probably thirsty. She'll wake up and say, "I want water." Then you give her water, then she goes back to bed. And that girl, I can't even begin to say how grown she is now. She's not even 1 year, 6 months yet. She's 1 year, 5 months, and she is so. Oh God, I'm so grateful for her. Like it's so funny the way she's grown. Like even me, I'm like most of it. I'm like, hey, is this girl? Didn't I just have you yesterday? But yeah, that part again makes she's very active. She plays by herself. She's very independent. She doesn't want you doing some things for her. She does things by herself. She's only clingy when we're outside. When we're home, she's not. When we're outside because she's seeing all these strange faces. She doesn't want anyone touching her. But if we're home, she's good. She's an authority. She's just doing her thing and all of that. So it's just been beautiful watching them grow. It has really, really been beautiful. And I'm so grateful for my boys too, because of course they're a little older than her. So they're able to do so many things by themselves. If we're not in a hurry, they wear their clothes themselves, they put on their shoes themselves. They help me do one or two. Okay, bring your sister's diaper. Let's go this. Let's pack your diaper bag. They just help. It's not like this like it was from in the beginning, like when I just had her. I remember when we were going to church for the first time, like I was nervous and all of that. But now it's not like that anymore. Like God has really been helping us, and I'm so grateful for that. One thing again that I'll point out is the fact that the house is always noisy. Guys, my house is always noisy, it's always busy. There's always something on the floor. As you're picking up things, something is on the floor. So if you don't like pace yourself, you will just be screaming 1 million times a day. Sometimes I will scream and I'll just be like, Tara, you just need to calm down. You just really need to calm down because in as much as they're telling you, oh, mommy, sorry, we won't do that anymore. The other day, I told them I'm leaving, like I'm traveling. I need a vacation from them. You need to see the tears. These children, you need to see the tears. Like So if you're not careful, you just realize that you're screaming 1 million times a day. And as you're screaming, it's affecting you. So you just have to take it one day at a time. So the good, the not so good, the chaos, everything. I love it, like I said, but that doesn't take away the fact to that it is off. I'll just say that, like, this is not me saying that I have it all together. There's some days that I still cry. There's some days that I still scream. I'm just like, what was I thinking? Like, why? But one day at a time, just so I don't overwhelm myself. And also remembering that I can't pour from an empty cup. No matter how, everything is thrown at me right now, I know it is for a period of time. This is a period that my kids are growing. It's busy. It's a lot, but one day at a time, and then we'll get that. So if you're a mom, please drop a comment and let other moms see this. There'll be a new mom watching this. There'll be a mom in the waiting watching this. They're also learning, just like I also want to learn. If there's a way that you're doing it that you feel like this can help, please share in the comment section. And also, if you thank you so much for guys for watching the video. I don't know what happened. My camera stopped and I'm trying to get it to work. It's not working. So I tried to just do my closing speech right here. Please click on that subscribe button if you're watching up to this moment and give me a thumbs up so YouTube can recommend my videos. And thank you again so much for watching. And also, if you have any comments, put it in the comment section. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.